Hi, welcome to this video. In this video, I will briefly discuss regular expression and function objects in JavaScript. I'll start with the regular expression. Regular expressions are patterns used to match character combination in strings. A regular expression is a type of an object. You can create the regular expression object using the new keyword. I will declare a variable regx1. I'll write the new keyword and then the regular expression constructor name. You add the search pattern inside these parentheses like this way, A, D, C, B. This is the search pattern. So by this way you create a regular expression object using the new keyword, and this regx will create a regular expression object for matching text with a pattern. And this is the pattern, and this pattern ADCB is the regular expression itself. There is an alternate way to create the regular expression object. I will declare one another variable regx2. This time I'll write the search pattern inside these two forward slashes like this way. So there is no reason to use the new keyword. You can use always this method to create regular expression object. Now I will declare one another variable I will assign it some value. Now I will apply this regular expression on this string. I will use the test method like regular expression2 dot test method, and inside that I will add string to be searched. This test method will look inside this string for this search pattern, and if it finds this search pattern it will return true, otherwise it will return false. I'll store the return value of test method inside a variable. I'll say match found, and I'll show you the result inside the alert box. Match found. I'll save this script. I will open the index.html file. So you can see the alert box is showing that the match is found and it returns the value of true. If I change this string value from something else like this, I'll save this script. I'll refresh, so you can see it returns false. So by this way you create regular expression object in the JavaScript. Regular expression is fairly a complex topic, but in this video I just wanted to give you an idea about regular expression object. Next I will discuss function as an object. As you are familiar now that functions are objects in the JavaScript language. You can create a function using the new keyword. I will declare a variable function as object. I'll write the new keyword and then the function constructor. And inside these parentheses, I'll write some arguments like A, B, and an expression. This function will return the arithmetic addition of A and B. Now I will declare a variable x to store the return value of this function, and I will invoke this function as object, and I will pass it some value like 10 for the A, 25 for the B. This function as object will return the arithmetic addition of 10 and 25 using the return statement, and I will show you the result inside alert box. I will comment out this line. I'll save this script. I'll refresh the browser, so you can see it returns the arithmetic addition of A and B. So by this way you can also create a function using the new keyword, but you don't have to use this method. You have to always use a method without the new keyword, like I will declare a variable y. I will assign it anonymous function like A and B. and it will return the arithmetic addition of a plus b. I will invoke the function y inside the alert box like this way, and I will pass two values, 25 and 20. I will comment out this alert box. This is an anonymous function without a name, and I have assigned it to a variable y, and using this variable y I will invoke this function. I'll go ahead, I'll save this script, I'll refresh the page, and it will return arithmetic addition of a and b 45. So as I said before, there is no need to create function using the new keyword. You have to always use this method. So in this video I just wanted to give you an idea about regular expression and function object in JavaScript. Hi, welcome to this video. In this video I will discuss array data type in JavaScript. The array object lets you store multiple values in a single variable. First, I will show you how you can create an array using the new keyword. I will declare a variable myColors. I will write the new keyword and then array. You add array elements inside these parentheses separated by a comma like this way: red, green and blue. With the help of arrays, you can store multiple values inside a single variable. Now I will access and display the array element. I will use document.write method. To access the array element, you write the array name, myColors, then brackets, and inside these brackets you write the index of the array element. The array index starts with 0, which means the value red is stored at index 0 and the value green is stored at index 1 and the value blue is stored at index 2. I will access the value green, which is at index 1. I will go ahead, I'll save this script. I'll open the index.html file and it will display the element green, the value green, which is stored at index 1. There is an alternate way to create an array. I will declare the same variable myColors again, and this time I will use brackets. You add array elements inside these brackets separated by a comma like this way: red, green and blue. And now I will again access and display the array element, but this time I will display the array element at index 0. I will also add a line break. I'll go ahead, I'll save this script, I'll refresh. So you can see the array element at index 0 is red. There is no such difference between these two syntax. Therefore, there is no need to use the new keyword and this method will work fine. So by this way you create array in JavaScript. Now I will show you how you can modify or update the value for an array. I will use myColors array and I will update the value at index 1 from green to yellow. I will show you the updated value using the document.write method plus line break. I'll save this script. I'll refresh the browser so you can see the value is updated from green to yellow. If you want to display all of the elements or values of an array, you simply write the array name. Let me show you how you can do that. If you want to display all of the values of an array, you simply write the array variable name. I will also add a line break. I'll save this script. I'll refresh the page so you can see it display all of the values of an array. You can also find the length of an array using the length property. You use myColors, the name of the variable, dot length. This length property will return the total number of elements inside an array. I'll save this script. I'll refresh the page so you can see right now there are 3 elements. So the length property returns the value 3. Next, you can alphabetically sort this array using the sort method. I'll sort the myColors array using sort method. I'll save this script. I'll refresh so you can see it has alphabetically sort the myColors array. Next, I will use the reverse method to reverse the array. I will use myColors array dot reverse method. It will reverse the array for you. I'll save this script. I'll refresh and this will reverse the array for you. Next, if you want to add an element to an array, you use the push method. I'll create some space. I will use myColors dot push method and I will add a new element, pink, to the array. I'll use document.write to display all of the values inside this myColors array. I'll save this script. I'll refresh so you can see it has added a new value or new element at the end of this array. And if you want to remove an element from an array, you use the pop method. I'll use myColors array dot pop and I will remove the pink from the array. myColors plus break. I'll save this script. I'll refresh so you can see the last element or the pink element is removed from the array using the pop method, this pop method. Next, you can concatenate 2 arrays. I will declare a new array, join 2 or more arrays. I will declare a new array, list of number 1. I will assign it some value like 1, 2 and 3. I will declare one another array, list of number 2. I will assign it 4, 5 and 6 value. And now I will join these 2 arrays using the concatenation method, and I will assign the result of this joining to the third variable, and which is all numbers. I will access list number 1, then I will use the concat method. It will concatenate the list of number 1 with the list of number 2 array. I will add the list of number 2 array inside this concatenation method, and then I will show you the result of all numbers array. I'll save this script. I'll refresh so you can see the concatenate method has concatenated or joined the 2 arrays. So these are different methods and properties related to the array. I will move forward. Next, I will show you how you can use the for loop to loop through the elements for an array. I will declare an array myCars Inside that I will assign it some value. Now I will use the for loop. Inside the for loop I will declare a variable k or I with value 0, and the condition should be I should be less than myCars.length property. This will return the total number of elements inside this myCar array, and then the iteration part. Inside that I will use document.write, and I will access the myCars individual element using this way. I'll write I inside these brackets and a space. So by this way you can loop through the elements of an array. I'll save this script. I'll refresh the page, so you can see the for loop loops through the values or elements for an array. You can also create an array of objects. Now I will show you how you can create an array of objects. I will declare the same array myCars, but this time I will add it some objects. I will add the first object with model property, and second property is the year. I will add 2 more objects to this myCar array. So this is the array of objects. Now I will show you how you can loop through these object elements. I'll use the for loop. Inside the for loop I will declare a variable k with value 0, and a condition should be k should be less than myCars.length property. This will return the total number of elements inside myCars array and the iteration part. Inside this I will declare a variable myCar with some empty value, and inside this outer loop I will declare an inner loop. For in loop I will declare a variable cpCar property in myCars, and I will add the k inside these brackets. This outer loop will be used to loop through the each elements for an array, for this myCars array, and this for in loop will be used to loop through the properties for an object. I will concatenate and the properties values, and I will add it inside the myCar variable like this way: myCars, and I will add one another brackets for cp variable. So by this way you can access the each property for an object. Let me explain it again. This outer for loop will loop through each element for this myCars array. Like it will loop through this object, and this object, and this inner for in loop will loop through the each properties for an object, and it will concatenate the properties values inside this myCar variable. And outside this I will display the myCar variable using the document.write method, myCar plus line break. I'll save this script. I'll refresh the page, so you can see it has looped through each object properties. So by this way you can create an arrays of objects, and you can loop through each property of an object. Well, in this video I covered about the array, how you can create array, how you can update the array, and how you can use different methods and properties of an array, and how you can loop through the array.